Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today we are doing another Cosplay Chronicles. So as you probably saw in the title down below, today we are making a Monokuma cosplay. Now for this cosplay, my plan is a little bit different than what you've probably seen for other Monokuma cosplays. I know a lot of people try to make him seem like, I guess, a scary businessman. I just see him in a lot of like dresses and suits, but I didn't want to do like a humanoid Monokuma. I kind of wanted to lean more into the idea that he is a bear, so that's kind of what I'm going to be basing my cosplay off of. So I am going to Michael's now, and I'm going to see if I can get all the supplies. Hopefully I can. I was kind of having an issue like brainstorming how I was gonna make like the ears, and I had an idea for the tail, but I don't know if the supplies I need is gonna be there, so I'm hopeful, so let's go in. Okay guys, just got out of Michael's. You saw like two little clips there. Obviously the stuff that I showed was the white and black t-shirts that I bought that I'm going to cut up and stitch. And then for the tail, I got this pom-pom. I am planning to paint it obviously half black and half white. And then I got these wide clips that I'm going to, let me make sure you can actually see them. These wide clips that I'm going to put the ears on. I'm planning to make the ears out of either EVA foam or air dry clay, which I have at home, so I didn't buy it. Same with the paint. But one problem I did run into is I didn't find a pair of white leggings, which I was planning to buy. But I don't need black because I have a bunch of pairs of black leggings, especially old ones with holes that I'm going to use. So I'm gonna run into Walmart also because it is lunchtime, and the Walmart in the strip mall that I am at right now has a Subway, so let's go. It's so weird being back in this Walmart because I was here like a half an hour ago because my brother needed a Christmas gift for my dad, and he's busy right now, and I'm here again. Alright guys, we got the leggings, we got the foot long, and if you saw with the leggings, I'm trying to like pick them up, they're like tights kind of. I have an idea on how I can make them work, so we're gonna see when I get home, so see y'all later. Okay guys, let's get into the sewing. So I have the two t-shirts here, and for anyone that's gonna ask in the comments, I'm using the Gildan adult heavy cotton t-shirts. I chose size small, and obviously in colors white and black. So if we look at our lovely model right here, we see if you're looking at Monokuma dead on, he has white on the left side and black on the right side, so that's what we're gonna do. I am going to start by marking the middle of each t-shirt because they're the same brand and the same size. They have the same dimensions, and then I will use my scissors to cut them. Okay guys, so the t-shirt has been cut. We have our two halves. Now I am going to take the rest of the white fabric to create that O or oval, whatever you want to call it, for his stomach. I also took the liberty of taking out a lot of the other supplies that I'll need, and before anyone asks, yes, I do oftentimes work on my floor. Don't ask, it's just where I have the most space, so yeah. Okay guys, so I might have lied to you. So I was planning on using one like layer of the white fabric for the stomach, but because of how opaque the black is, with one layer the white was really see-through. So I pulled out this piece, which is from my papyrus cosplay. I know, yeah, I have posted on the show. I have posted it. So goes to show proof that all the fabric that I put in my little bag does eventually get used for something or other. Anyway, so my plan now is to obviously cut out an oval for the stomach, and then first I am going to sew these two panels together, and then I am going to draw the symbol or I guess the belly button, I don't know why I said symbol, with this marker. And then I am going to attach that to the shirt. Obviously, I'll sew the shirt together first, but that's the plan for right now. Hi guys, welcome to a new POV. I pulled out my ring light that I got for Christmas for when I was like 14, I think. The original intended purpose of this ring light was for me to make cosplay videos, which it was used for that for years, but now it's kind of started being used for YouTube videos. So anyway, starting with the stomach panel, I am going to pin this bad boy up and then we're gonna sew it. Okay guys, the stomach is all pinned up. Now we are going to sew around. I'm gonna leave a little bit of seam allowance so we can get rid of these rough edges, and I'm also going to turn it inside out, or I guess right side out, whatever you want to say, so it just looks cleaner in general. So let's get into that. Okay guys, we have the stomach sewed. Now there is like a little bit of misshaping, largely due to turning it inside out and it not fully like popping out. So I am just kind of like checking to make sure the seams are all at the forefront, and so we don't have like an issue, because if you saw in the time lapse, there was a little bit of misshaping due to the seams being so far in. But it looks like I have taken care of that issue. So we got our oval. Now I'm going to take this black art marker that I have, and I am going to draw his belly button. Okay guys, we have the stomach completed. I didn't draw the belly button on camera because I wanted a reference to make sure I was getting it absolutely right. I didn't want to like go in blind or anything. And now that we have this completed, we are going to set it aside, and now we are going to sew these pieces together. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn them inside out. Okay, someone was opening my garage. And I'm going to pin them together, so when we turn them right side out, we don't see any kind of seams or anything. Okay guys, I didn't pin it on camera because it was like crazy complicated, but I got it pinned like kind of like folding them together. Why can't you see like that? And now I'm going to sew them. Okay guys, here is the front part of the shirt. I think seam looks really clean. That's what it is on the inside. The bag is still open, so we have to sew that together. So I am going to turn this, okay, let me talk like properly for a second. Turn this inside out again and then pin up the back, and then I will show you guys what it looks like complete. We're pinned, and now it's time to sew. Hey guys, set change. So I have sewed the shirt. What I'm going to do now is press these seams down and open so it just looks nice and neat. And if you're wondering why I'm doing this on a bed, it's because I don't exactly own a, well, my family doesn't own a ironing board. So we're doing this here. Okay guys, moving the chair, moment of truth. Seams are pressed, turning the shirt inside out. You can't really see me right now, but we are turning the shirt inside out. And it's hard to tell where the front and the back is because I cut out the tags, and now this shirt is like, well, it's like this. Ta-da! Here is our Monokuma shirt. I'm happy about how it turned out. We got the white and black on the right sides, which is what I was worried about. And now we're gonna attach the stomach. Okay guys, it is all pinned up. Now it's time to sew it on. All right guys, we have our Monokuma shirt. Almost. You can't really see me. It needs the puffball, but I'm going to do all the sewing first because for me, sewing out of all the stuff that I need to do for this cosplay is gonna be the most difficult and the most tedious. So now we are going to work on the pants. Hey guys, welcome to the continuation of the Cosplay Chronicles. We have my 2 pairs of leggings. This is about an hour after the first part that the first clips that I recorded, because I looked at the time after I finished filming the last clip and I noticed that I had to leave to go pick up my brother from hockey. Anyway, so what we're doing with these is we are going to, that was bad, cut them. Luckily there's like seams and stuff that I can follow, so let's get trimming, I guess. Okay guys, we have our half leggings. If you're wondering, why is this one like a few inches shorter than that one? It's because these are the super stretchy kind. So yes, they do fit me. They are just a different fabric than these ones. So we're going to move back downstairs so I can pin these together and I can stitch them up. Okay, so I have both halves stitched. Now I'm going to sew them together. Okay guys, so I tried on the cosplay shirt and pants to see how they fit, and they both fit perfectly, which I'm super happy about because the last time I tried making cosplay pants, it was a complete fail. They were way too small, so I'm happy that this time it was a success. Now let's go on to the ears. Okay guys, again, still on the floor, but I have this air dry clay. I don't know why I blanked out for a second. I have 2 packets of it. I got way more than I honestly needed. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to shape them into 2 semicircles, and then I'm going to paint them black and white. And then after, I'm going to glue them, 1 on each of these clips. Okay, so I have the 2 ears here. They are still damp. They're gonna need to dry, so I'm gonna leave them here, and I'm going to tackle the tail now. Okay guys, so for the pom-pom, I'm making this side the front and this side with the tie the back. So holding it like this, because this is going to be attached to the back of the shirt, and I'm gonna show you guys this in a sec. So here's the shirt. It's gonna be on the back, so it's going to be reverse. So I'm going to have black on the left side and white on the right side. I'm starting with black first because I think once it dries, it'll be easier to put the white, because the black can easily overtake the white, but the white can't as easily overtake the black. And I have this that I'm going to put the pom-pom on. I'm going to be doing 1 side at a time, and then I'm going to let it dry. I'll see if I need to do more than 1 coat. Probably for the white I will need to, but the black I'm not sure. Anyway, let's get into it. Also, here's something I did. Since it came with a hair tie, I put it in the middle to like kind of separate half as a marker for myself when I'm painting. Okay guys, we have half of the tail done. I kind of made it ratty to look more like fur, and not so polished like this. And now we're gonna do the other half. I like completely messed up this bowl with the black, so we're just doing it on my notebook because I forgot to bring up a bowl, and I'm already up here, so like I'm not going back down. Okay guys, so the tail is finished. I'm probably gonna cut off these extra white ends because it looks a bit out of place in the whole scheme of this thing. I'm gonna let the paint sit and dry a little more before I glue it on the shirt. And now I'm going to check to see how the ears are doing. Okay guys, so checking out the ears. They aren't quite dry yet, but there is a few cracks and bumps that I didn't see when sculpting them. That is something I am a tad concerned about, but I am just going to let them dry and see how it all plays out while I take an Xbox break. And I will see you guys either later tonight or tomorrow. Okay guys, so it is the next day. I have the Monokuma shirt on its back. I have my glue gun warming up, and I have the tail. I'm going to attach it to the lower side of the shirt, kind of in this position, not at the complete end, but still pretty low down. I cut off the hair tie because I felt like it would get in the way and I wasn't going to use it to attach it. Also, my cat's here. But as I said, it is the next day because nothing was drying fast enough, and so I just decided to call it a day because it was getting kind of late. And obviously I'm going to be using hot glue to attach the tail to the shirt or the body, whatever you want to call it. I feel it like all the way back here. It's getting pretty warm, so I'm going to attach it now. Okay guys, moment of truth. The puffball tail is on. I'm now going to lift the shirt to see if it stays. Hey, it stays. Okay, that is a success that I am very happy about. Now, the next part we have to do is the ears, but they are pretty dry, but down here it's pretty soft, so I've set them on their sides. As you can see, I did some fingernail tests a little bit ago and saw that the clay is still too soft, and like I said, it's still cool to the touch, which means it is still curing or drying or however you want to put it. So I'm going to wait probably a few hours before I paint these, and then we'll virtually be done with this cosplay. Okay guys, it is the day after. Happy Christmas Eve. And here are the ears. They needed another full day to fully dry, and now I am getting ready to paint them. I'm trying to figure out which ones I want to do where. I guess I'll do this setup where I'll have this one be the black ear and this one be the white ear. And you're probably thinking, oh, like, the clay is already white, why do you need to paint it over again? I think it just makes it look cleaner. So I think I'm gonna start with the white ear, so I can just have the white on the paint, have the white on the plate and not have it like interact with any black paint, which might make it gray and like just not properly color matched to the shirt and the pants. Okay guys, I got both of the ears painted. Now I am going to, well, put all this extra paint back in the bottle, and I'm going to let them dry before we glue them onto the clips. Okay, both ears are painted, and I got the clips out. I'm going to organize them in a way where they're, I guess, facing opposite or towards each other, where I'm gonna have this one going up this way for the left ear, and this one going up this way for the right ear. And I'm hoping I can glue these on flat, because this does look like pretty much a flat surface. It seems like the curve is mostly in this part of it. And all I'm waiting is for this bad boy to warm up. I know I should be using this, but even if I do use that, oh, it actually is standing. I tried to do it last time and it completely fell over, but I guess it's working now. Okay guys, we now have our ear clips, and yes, they do open and close. Now all we have to do is wait for the wig. I have not ordered it yet, obviously, because I said as of recording this bit with the ears, it is Christmas Eve, so I'm going to wait and see what I get for Christmas and then get the wig after, basically. So I will see you guys in a few days. Okay guys, welcome back. It has been a few days, and as you can see, we are getting the wig. It is to arrive December 30th. It is the day after Christmas, so hope everyone that celebrates had a Merry Christmas. So the wig should come in less than a week, and once it gets here, we are going to style it and, you know, do the full cosplay. Hey guys, welcome back. It is a few days after the last clip was recorded. Today is December 31st, 2025, so it's been almost a week. The wig came yesterday. The reason I didn't record was due to the fact that I was running some errands and I was hanging out with a friend, so obviously no time. But today I am going to do the full cosplay. I was thinking about styling the wig, but I realized it's kind of futile since I'm just doing it in my house and the wig is probably going to get messed up before the next time I wear it, so let's get the outfit on. Okay guys, got the wig on. Oh my god, my hair looks so bad. We got the outfit. I decided for shoes, you know, with my knee-high Converse, we got the one with the white laces on the white side and the fully black one on the black side. now it's time for makeup. I already have an idea for this, so I am super excited to execute it. Okay guys, here's the makeup. Not too bad if I do say so myself. At least I forgot to do the outline of the mouth before I shut the camera off. I'm gonna do one more line right there. Of course, I feel like this is too much space, but anyway. Now I'm going to, well, obviously draw that one more line and put on the wig and the ears. Okay guys, here is the final cosplay. I'm gonna put you guys down on the bed thing here so you guys can see. I'm like super excited. So we have the knee-high Converse, we have the white lace and the black lace. We have the tights and the shirt, which like kind of are messing up with the tail. And then we have the wig, the ears, it's like got a cow look in the back, and my makeup. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I am super excited about this cosplay, so I hope you guys like it too. And if you like this video, make sure to hit like and subscribe. See you guys next time.